Hi Scorpio, welcome to SIKIKSYD. This is a reading for the future of Scorpio. All the information looking for is in the description box down below. How are you today? Oh, you're doing absolutely amazing. Okay. Good. Good. It's good. Okay. Yeah, very good. Okay, this is good karma. You can breathe, Scorpio. This is good karma. You got the star, the number 17. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus. You have Strength, Venus, and Leo. And you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn and Jupiter. This can be Pisces or Ophiuchus energy. Can be Aquarius energy as well. Thank you so much for your kind comments, like subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, themes, messages, reviews, and referrals. I see all of them. Thank you. You also have the Ten of Cups. And you got Justice here. Libra energy. Ten of Cups is Pisces and Mars. Can be Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Ophiuchus energy. You're famous. You're very well known. If you're in a relationship, the masculine and feminine energy are both very faithful to the relationship. Okay? The feminine energy has the masculine energy's interests, like their best interests at heart. Always has the best of intentions. That's something that you would notice if you're a masculine energy, that the feminine energy you're connecting with romantically in a relationship, or if you're single and you're interested in the feminine energy, that feminine energy is somebody who always has your best intentions at heart, and is somebody who's very emotionally available, also very financially stable. The Queen of Cups is connected to water, and this is also speaking of financial stability. In order for you to make money, you have to be emotionally available. So the Queen of Cups always has money. Also, Cancer rules banking. Okay, it rules like the actual bank. Scorpio rules inheritance, money that you get from other people, loans, assets. This is money that will feed your children's children. And thus then you get to Pisces, which is more so of sort of like the releasing of even the belief of money being a real thing, but that it's more so used for enjoyment and for dreams. Of course, everyone has responsibilities and these different things in the world, but what Pisces represents is that it's okay to dream, right? Pisces can represent rock bottom, meaning you get to a point where if you believe in a dream so much, you can have absolutely nothing, right? But many times when you have absolutely nothing and you have a dream, well, that is where the dream becomes a reality, because you literally reach rock bottom and had to surrender to that dream, right? You had nothing left but that dream. And Pisces also represents fish, which also represents currency. When you're able to... Pisces represents the money also. I would say that comes way after death. Like, I would say people who die, right, and they're still making money after their death. I would relate that most definitely with Pisces. Not necessarily, oh, somebody sat down and made a will and said this goes to this person, this person, this person, which is in Scorpio, but more so the person passes away and still leaves behind a legacy that makes it income and money for the rest of their life, which is Piscean energy. Meaning, I mean, Pisces can rule people. Pisces rules people who commit suicide, prostitutes. Pisces rules tax auditors. Pisces rules drug addicts, alcoholics. Pisces is rock bottom. If you ever seen somebody at rock bottom, they have nothing. If they don't have nothing, you can see within themselves that there's something that they may be lacking, right? So when we're talking about financial stability, if you can believe in a dream and invest in that dream properly, the dream can become exactly what it is, which is reality. And you can live a dream in a dream. thus leaving behind a legacy that does create an income for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. Now, many of you are celebrities, very well known. You could be an astrologer, going to an astrologer. Some of you guys are in the military or in the government. Maybe you work with technology, or you're just very well known. If you've been going through a difficult time, I see you have finally healed from that, or if there's some type of illness or sickness that you'll be healing. You have made it out of the dark night of the soul. If you're single, you're still very optimistic about love. And somebody does see you. If you think of the night sky, you can still see stars even though it's dark. Somebody sees you. And if you're in a relationship and you guys have been going through a difficult time, the relationship heals. Okay? You guys feel like it's not a relationship that comes around very often, and you're actually the happiest that you've ever been in the future, moving forward in the relationship within the next 10 days. I would say within the next 10 days to 2 weeks. You came here with a question. Your answer is yes. You've also developed a new stream of consciousness. The numbers 11, 17, and 8 are significant to you. Some of you are signing a contract, or you could be getting a divorce, or you could actually be getting married. Justice is legality, and marriage is a contract. You could literally be getting married, or you could be married and getting a divorce. Now, you could also be signing a contract in business, and it's in your favor. I would still have a lawyer and yourself both look at the contract, but ultimately it is a good contract. If you see, it's actually a balance of hearts. Now, in Egyptian times, the heart is supposed to be lighter than a feather in order for the person to go to heaven. It's just symbolizing good morality. What you put out is what you get back. And it is about the master vision. If you have a vision and an awareness, right, you could also, this is also the master psychic. So it's about saying your vision foretells the future. And a lot of times, if you really want to tell your future, just look at your friends. I'm trying to tell you, when I look at my life has dramatically changed by me connecting to brand new people, places, and things in my life. My future changed, my evolution changed, my growth changed. And so you have a vision, but the vision, right, is already a reality, or else you wouldn't have seen it. Okay? Something is going in your favor. Whether you're a man or woman, or feminine energy or masculine energy, you are both very faithful to the relationship, and you fall in love with each other over and over and over again. I also see you loving what it is that you do for work. It's emotionally fulfilling, and you shine very brightly in it. I feel like you can work in sports, psychology, philosophy, spirituality, relationships, emotions, psychic awareness. That's my dogs. You guys could work with the mind. You could work with homes, prisons, institutions, and asylums. Okay, the esoteric, the occult, the morgue. You could be a healer of some kind. You could be a doctor, a nurse, or work in the medical field. Rapper, dancer, actor, singer. Strength also represents that you could most likely work in the entertainment industry, but that be because you became more emotionally available due to healing. There is an unconditional love of self that makes you more attractive. The people around you gravitate towards you because you love yourself unconditionally. Okay, it means that you are capable of loving them as well. Many people are watching you. If you look, the sun is actually watching. I feel like a lot of people have their eyes on you. Now, there is an evolution from strength to the star, because here we have brother signs, Leo connecting to Aquarius, and on some level Capricorn as well, with Aquarius and Capricorn actually being connected with one planet. So you have multiple different energies here, but the evolution is connected to when you love yourself, right? And you've learned how to unconditionally do that, you can now unconditionally love others and lead. Okay, because this is more so about the love of yourself and how you find joy in the relationship with yourself and the relationship that you have with others. Due to the self-worth and value you have with yourself, you attract people who love themselves and have that same level of self-worth and self-value. Like attracts like. That's karma. Okay? By doing so, you also end up leading as an example, because Aquarius is more so about the group and the collective. Aquarian energy is about the LGBTQ plus community, about stepchildren, about outsiders, bohemians, gypsies. It is about technology. It is about the military. It is about the government. It is about eccentricity and about standing out as the complete opposite of whatever it is that you may be seeing. It is about being your own star. If you look out, all the stars seem like they look the same, but they're actually not the same. Right? Right. I see you being very happy and getting exactly what it is that you want in your career and in your relationship. And if you've had obligations, responsibilities that you believe that you were supposed to surrender your time, your energy, everything to, you let go of those in order for your happiness. Because that's what's most important to you. If you were juggling multiple different forms of jobs, responsibilities, or just obligations, you let that go. Okay? Let's see what the future is, please, for Scorpio. It's a whale's fin. So you can like whales. Whales communicate by it's like, what is that? It's like solar, I believe. It's like a sound that they make, but it's like it's waves. It's sent out in waves, and that's how they communicate. And they wait for the sound wave to bounce back towards them in order for them to know how close or how far something is from them. So on some level they sing, essentially. You could sing, you could be a singer, you could do something in the limelight of some sort. Whale. Your mind is really focused on what is healthy for you. Focusing on healing, focusing on seeing your dreams clearly. You see how there's eyeballs on the moon, seeing your dreams clearly. Doing what it is that you love, also investing in a healthy love, investing in a healthy, loving relationship that's balanced. If you're going through something legal, it is something that you are putting out positive energy towards, because you know that positive energy is going to come back. Everything that you're thinking of in your mind, you're making sure to be as positive and as cohesive as possible to get the best results, and that's exactly what happens. I do see you letting go of things that just really don't necessarily make you happy in order for you to have more space for the people, places, and things that do bring you that sense of joy and happiness. I also see you loving whatever it is that you do for work and career, and that bringing you financial abundance in your life. If you're a feminine energy, you're also being catered to in the relationship, Moon and Virgo. Some of you guys are going to a tarot card reader, a psychic, a medium, a seer. You could be one. If you are single and you're a feminine energy, you're recognizing it's time for you to heal your commitment issues. You're attracted to relationships that start off emotional and then they don't become official, or they start off physical and they become emotional and still don't really ground themselves into the physical reality, into what you want them to be, because you're attracting people who have commitment issues like you. So you have to fix the issue within yourself so you stop attracting people with that issue. I call in your deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, ascended masters, spirit guides of the light, deceased loved ones of the light. This is for Scorpio. You can call in your deceased loved ones of the light, spirit guides of the light, ancestors of the light, ascended masters of the light. Also, someone's pregnant and you're going to hear it's a boy. What's the future for Scorpio, please? Thinking about right now. You know, you're very positive right now. Rather it's work. This can be about friends. You're focused more on friends. Socializing in the future. Healthy friends, healthy relationships. And you're focused on the present. So it's not even really like you are so focused on the past that you're depressed, or so focused on the future that you're anxious. I also see you could be traveling. Yeah, I see you traveling, and you're looking at your finances and what's coming up for this. You're looking at your finances. You're really not even looking at you're not looking at the future, because things are actually going pretty well for you right now. Because you decide to be happy, financial abundance comes in. It comes in very unexpectedly. Yeah. I also see you receiving some form of communication from a distance, from another country or state. You could also be starting a long distance romance or relationship. You could also be traveling long distance. This has been your reading. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD, Scorpio. Ashe.